living with the dead. I just saw, I'm going to say an apparition, just walk inside the house I've been staying in, which I'm calling it living with the dead. I'm truly living with spirits that have passed on. The owner just passed away within the last couple of weeks, and the guy who rented my studio was killed by a car hitting him. Look at this. I'm trying to see if I can find if this happens again. I saw something move across. I figured somebody's home, but there's nobody here. I just got home from work from the city. See nobody. No cars. Yet this just had happened. And I want to see if it happens again. I just got home from work from the city. See nobody. No cars. Yet this just had happened. And I want to see if it happens again. And I'm still in my car, just pulling into the house. I just saw the figure just move across. I saw the shadow. And so far nothing I can detect. Wild. So freaky living with this in a house by myself. I just got out of my car and I want to see if I can get a better view from here. See if this apparition moves across again. It'll probably be my landlord, if anybody. This was their place for like 40 years. I mean, this is the best memories. This is our independence in life. So freaky. This is what I have to stay in. Alright, well. Let me get the mail and get inside. Light came on. Alright, so. Nothing like living in a haunted place with spirit. Nothing like living with the dead. Alright, leaving my studio apartment, go back upstairs to the main part of the house. I gotta bring the mail up anyway. I did see movement out from the outside to the front window, right over here pacing. And there is nobody here. Well, no one living other than me when I'm in here. Somebody had left this for her, my landlord, in the mailbox the other day, and I put it in a vase with water. Still doing okay. Let me sniff it. Smells good. Somebody here can speak up? Saw you pacing in the front. Oh wow, look at this cracking right here. That's new. At least I didn't notice it before. It's like as soon as it gets abandoned, the place starts coming apart. Better put the light on this. Dark up here. This is her room. My landlord's room. Passed away. Spent many nights in here. 40 years. Just not ready to start doing full investigations in here because I'm still living here and I want to conjure other spirits to come into play here. By doing this, I can get other spirits coming in, and I really don't want that right now. I don't know why this door is closed. This is the room she used to watch TV in. Her Mac computer is gone. I used to fix for her all the time. The printer's still here. It's warm in here. It's stuffy. She spent a lot of time in here hanging out. Not sure how long before they're gonna... I don't think they'll turn electricity completely off. Wow, I need it. Closet. A lot of stuff still here. They did take a lot out. I heard that. Who's down here? Heard that bang. Somebody paced through here. Family pictures are still around here. Alright, so they didn't remove all the pictures. They did take a lot though. But 40 years in a house, there's a lot of stuff you've got built up over the years. And she actually did clean up some stuff herself. She was doing like nesting. A lot of her jackets and stuff. I remember wearing some of these. Hear this pacing, this sound of walking? I've heard that below where I live in the studio. I've heard walking up here. Very subtle, very soft, but I've heard it nonetheless. And that's pretty freaky when you're by yourself. Somebody wrote something right here. Okay. Alright, let's go down for now. There's electricity going, but all the lights are turned off right now in the main house. So it's pitch black. It's the middle of the night. I've been hearing footsteps, so I figured, you know what? My time is almost up here. Staying. I've been back and forth on whether I should investigate or not, but now I've got to still sleep here and stay here for a few more weeks. 2 or 3 weeks to go. I think 3. Alright, we're going to do it. They've been already doing construction and taking things out of here, moving things around, throwing things away. Let's see what happens. And this is the main house where my landlord lived, passed away recently. I think 40 years, this is where she lived by herself for all that time. And it's kind of cold up here because it is winter still and they turned all the heat off and everything up here. That smell just reminds me of her in that place. Okay, let's do it. Alright, put some infrared here so I can see what I'm doing. A couple little infrared lighters, emitters. Infrared at night shot makes all the difference because it is pitch black in here. This is the main living room.
Did you see that? As I mentioned, just before I come into the clip shot, something sweeps across in the lower left area. I think it was my hand holding the LED emitter. I'll repeat that moment and slow it down next.
Now they're going to move all the furniture out because they're doing construction back here. So if anybody could speak to me, I'm going to put this down. I'm not going to say any names because I know who it is who resides here. Big mirror in the back there. I'm going to turn my Olympus audio on. Can't see anything. Always good for EVPs. And even if I do a spirit box session, this thing will pick it up if my camera mic is too far away.
The light was not coming from my flashlight. I'll repeat the clip moment next.
And even if I do a spirit box session, even if I do a spirit box session, even if I do a spirit box, so I'm going to turn it on. Alright, there's a little knock noise too in the distance here. Oh good. That compressor thing shut off so it's less contamination. Put this right here on this couch. Olympus. So, if anybody's here with me and would like to speak, you know me, James, been living here for the last 3 years, right below here, in the studio. I really miss, I feel presence already just taking over my body. Holy cow. Is that you? Oh my God, you're here with me. Holy cow. I didn't think you'd be here right now, but I heard footsteps. Oh boy. I just pulled in spirit. Now I'm going to suffer the consequences of conjuring. I know you're here. I just feel you're really strong. I got goosebumps bumps all over me. Tightening of the upper chest. My head is like pressure. I feel like that static electricity going through me. You can go ahead and speak if I can't hear you. It'll be picked up maybe with my audio recorders. My landlord, I'm not going to say your name, you can say it. Okay, something's moving over here. I'm just going to say, even though I'm calling upon you right now, because you know I do the paranormal investigations, you knew I did this stuff. You're going to come back and show that there's life after death, because I feel you all around me. I'm so sorry for your passing and how tough it was for you. Such a loving spirit, great person. I heard a voice just now too, and a bang followed, but I heard a voice. Her room is up right here. Bedrooms, right? Where I'm looking right at it. You can't see in the camera view. Wow, it's right with spirit in here right now. I'm going to turn the RTEVP on for start dog session. There was stuff going on. All the heat's off in here too, so. Okay, I sense you in here. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna go into spirit box mode here. Turn the speaker on and see if you can speak through the white noise. You never got to see me do this per se, but you know kind of what I did. So, you can tell me your name. Anybody's in here with me? Is that? Speak through the white noise. What's your name? Can you say my name? Was that? I heard you. Good time. Even while I with me here. Is there shadow movement over here? Always awesome. Might be some shadow movement going on back over here. Past me. Like another furniture. You know I'm moving out soon. I found a place. I mean, your oldest son, has basically got realtors in here, and I gotta go. Does anybody want to say anything? Stay through the white noise. Okay, I'm going to stop it for now. Alright, well, whoever's here, and I know who you are, I feel your presence, I know you're here. Maybe you spoke and I got it through a electronic voice phenomena on the recordings. I just came here with my own ears. God, I'm feeling you very strong, your presence, you're in here. You know, I know you're here. It doesn't always have to be something objective. I'm doing this for others so they can see objectively something I captured with electronic equipment, but I feel it all spiritually and through my auric and etheric and subtle bodies. There's definitely some, I feel it very strong. Alright, that's enough for now. We'll do another session another time. I can go to a room and upstairs. You don't even see any of that, or the other side here, the kitchen and other small room, dining room. There's a lot of sections here. We'll try it again another time, but for now, session off. Let's go. Other small room, dining room. There's a lot of sections here. Other small room, dining room. There's a lot of sections here. Other small room, dining room. There's a lot of... Okay, I'm in my studio apartment part of the house. Pretty much 3 years now. And 3 months before I took residence here, the tenant before me, unfortunately, was killed, hit by a car. He lived here, right in the studio where I'm living. All his stuff was here still. He walked to a bar. I guess he would do that once in a while, off a special road here. Okay, it was Jericho Turnpike. And so one of the bars he frequented. Instead of driving, it's walkable, so he walked there, but coming home that night, he was struck by a car on Jericho Turnpike and killed. Very tragic. And I'll just say his first name. His name was William, because his mail would come here still, junk mail. I'm going to say it was him, but I was woken up recently when my landlord, the morning she died, that night at 2:29 a.m., I was woken up because I looked at my clock. When I woke up, I was startled. Complete darkness like it is now. Except I have infrared going so I can see in here for the camera. I woke up and the whole room was so strong with cigarette smoke. It was like somebody was chain smoking cigarettes in here, and I thought somebody was in the room. I mean, a real person, some people. Freaked me out. I jumped up scared, and I was like, who the heck's in here? Nobody's talking. I'm already living in here by myself, not only in the studio, but upstairs. My landlord already passed away. She was actually passed. She hadn't passed away yet. She was passing away that morning, but she had been in hospice, and so it's already creepy in here at that point. And I went up into the main part of the house. Nobody there. Hear the ding just now in the room. Went outside. Super cold because we're winter. Outside, nobody around. Upstairs or in the hallway. It was nowhere else smelled like it did in this room. It was like immersed in this room. Cigarette smell. Usually they say, oh, that can come out of the wood and stuff, people used to smoke. Well, my landlord did not allow for smoking in here. And it was well below freezing. I think it was was it single digits or teens? So when we're winter, it's been a cold winter, there is no way it's being pulled out from the heat, the smell of smoke. This was cigarette smoke, as strong as it can be, somebody smoking in this room with me. So I basically talked and said, hey, whoever it is, I really don't want to smell that right now. I want to get some sleep, please. I basically talked to spirits so that, let them know, give you respect, you give me respect. Let's work together and live together. I'm not telling you have to leave. You resided here and you like to stay here, fine. But I stay here too, and we're going to work together on this. I'm hearing bangs in the room here. Right over there too. Besides the refrigerator making its hum noise. So anyway, I'll be leaving here soon. I'm moving out. But I never used to really record and do stuff because it's where I live, where you dwell. You don't want to pull up and conjure spirit. You just communicate when they're just around and tell them, let me get some sleep and that kind of stuff. But now I'm looking for trouble because it's going to interfere with my sleep and time left here. But I'm living with the dead. I kind of want to record that because it's a unique situation I'm in right now. Upstairs, downstairs, where people have died, and I'm living amongst that. And definitely haunting stuff is going on here. I feel spirit, and I'm feeling it right now a little again too. Alright, William, that's his name. I never really call out to you, just to call upon you to be here. But I'm going to film for a little bit while I go to sleep. If you're going to show up, do it quietly and all that, and maybe I can get you on the camera. If you want to speak, you can do that too. Hopefully my microphone and my camera can pick it up, because it's the only thing I have recording right now. Got infrared in my hand here I'm going to put down so we can keep light for the camera to pick up. Okay, so I have another one right here. We'll get this side of the room a little more. Yeah, that brightens up that side. And then I'll turn this one a little more towards me. So I heard some footsteps upstairs on the ceiling here. Alright, so plenty of light in here. So if anything's going to happen while I'm sleeping for a little bit, I'm going to have this camera running. And see what happens. Alright, William, I'm going to get some rest. And of course, I'm always sorry for what had happened to you. Very sorry for what happened to my landlord above. Alright, let's get some sleep. Or try to anyway. closet. You see me pointing, I'm still awake. I'm pointing because I'm hearing bangs in a certain area, so I'll point in that direction. That's just happened too. It was kind of loud.
In this next clip, I'm awakened from my sleep when something or someone touches my foot under the covers. The camera captures this taking place. You can see the thick blanket get lifted up. There seems to be a voice when this occurs as well. Also, I speak of the bed shaking after. I can't really see this, but I'll repeat the portion where the thick covers get lifted by my feet. Check out the full clip first.
Grab my foot, but you win. I get some sleep until I push in the bed because the bed's moving too little. I want to get some sleep. Yeah, the bed's moving. Okay, you're shaking the bed. It's literally shaking right now. The bed's moving. Alright, you got my attention, dude. You woke me up. Okay, stop moving the bed. Please, William, or whoever spirit's here, I get some sleep.